Is it closed or is it not closed?
Well,
there's
like a smidgen.
in between. It's in between.
Give me your shoe.
Then it's open.
Give me your shoe.
If it's not,
Give me your shoe.
Open. All right.
No, wait, I got this.
Okay, you versus the pool noodle. I wonder who will win.
All right. Ooh.
Did it close?
No.
No, you know what? That's maximum
just
close,
get
man.
Take number 2.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
just get
Come
out.
on. Oh god. Oh god.
Number
Everything's
3.
I don't think it's working.
Okay.
Mine are heavier. You want to do number 3?
Alright.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to take my shoe
Jump
off.
in
Oh my
there.
gosh.
But I'm a
The
fan, dude.
door's closed. How many shoes do we have?
Dude, just get
One
out.
more time.
Those look like those are some nice Samba-esque running shoes.
Thanks, my dude.
Are you? How heavy are they?
They are super lightweight.
God damn. It's
Mine
fucking,
are heavy.
Yeah.
They're work shoes, dude.
Take those. Are they steel toe?
No, but they're like extra thick, like
Extra
anti-slip.
thick toe. Is the
Extra thick anti-slip.
extra thick anti-slip.
That sounds
are
like a
all the
condom.
Yeah, all the adjectives I want.
I don't want to take my shoes
Extra
off.
thick,
Condom.
anti-slip, spermicidal condom.
Anti-slip
Spermicidal
is not
shoes.
the
Alright.
adjective you want in your condom. It's like you just thrust it and then you're stuck. Like, I don't think anyone has ever confronted being stuck inside of a vagina.
No, what about the shark teeth? Women-
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Vagina dentata.
Yeah.
God, let's not talk about that,
it
please.
means teeth in Latin.
No.
That movie, I think.
No, not the movie. The actual like
The
anti-rape
device.
anti-rape measure.
Well,
yeah.
don't you you thrust in, you thrust out.
What?
And then
No.
It's
You
hooked
thrust in,
you
there's
go-
no...
Yeah, no, you go in. There's no coming out.
Oh,
You're
no,
stuck there.
Don't you come out, but you're also like there's a thing
Ensnared?
It's attached
ensnared
to
on
you.
Oh, I thought
Like,
you were attached to the
no,
woman, and then that's like,
no.
ha! I have all the power now. And then they call the cops,
No,
and you're like,
you
please,
don't-
please, just let
At
me
no
go.
point
'cause
do
then
you
you
ever
just-
have to talk to
if you're
someone.
attached,
You're
you just beat the shit out of
them. Yeah,
you're just mortally wounded.
makes
You don't.
sense.
I think the worst curse is if like after like that experience, she's like, "Well, are we gonna go to Olive Garden after this?" And you're like fuck, like that. We have to have dinner now. Like I don't want to talk. Like
I don't want to make this worse.
Yeah, that's the curse.
Wow.
Like if you're mortally wounded, you go to the hospital, police come and arrest you or whatever.
Kill
or,
me. I don't want to go to Olive Garden, dude.
Yeah, like I don't want to go to Olive Garden, and I especially don't want to have to like have a candid conversation with you about why you put this thing. In this scenario, no one raped anyone else. There's like the wife left it in after after a hard day at work and was like, I just forgot it was up there.
Because she
The
needs it at
wife.
work.
Why don't we just
Must it
use
is.
bear traps?
Like
A bear trap inside?
Yeah.
I mean that's really like
that way the person who's trying to rape someone gets their dick chopped off. The end. End of story.
I use a
You
gun.
lose your penis.
Well,
I think you only get
I
one.
think before you can put a bear trap in, you gotta have like a couple kids.
Oh, okay.
Loosen it up.
If
There's
it's
gotta
a
be
full
options
size
for the
bear
people,
trap,
yeah.
And like, what if it's you're putting a tampon up there? You forget that tampon ain't gonna hold. Like I
Hey,
don't.
you stick your finger in there for some reason?
Yeah, yeah. God forbid, you decide to get a little fingery
Are we live?
on the toilet. Yeah, no, we're
We've been going.
Yeah, this is juiced up.
Is this still a gaming?
Yeah.
oriented fucking-
We're
No,
way off.
no, yeah, we haven't. I don't think I've touched a video game in over 10 years.
Wow,
and we've only been doing this for 2. It's been an adventure.
You start a gaming website.
Yeah, I
You
started.
haven't
No,
played
wait,
a game.
we are still a gaming website, but the tagline of the website is "I feel really guilty for taking this long to update the website."
I think
Like,
that's the perfect catchphrase for what we stand for.
procrastination
Absolutely.
and vagina bear traps. It's like,
In a nutshell, that's the skill
it's,
for.
It's our T-shirt. I do think I really want to get a T-shirt that says "Joke Stroke" now though. That just has Brian's face on it, but all bloodied up and seizing.
That works for me.
On the morning show, Brian will just start talking, and I don't know if it's an actual line of thought or if I'm on.
It's a defense mechanism.
Is it? It's against what? Like a shark's eating you, or you put your dick in someone, and then bear trap closes, and you just start talking. What's the end game?
It's defense against anti-caffeination.
Oh.
If I'm not getting caffeine injected into me at a certain point, my body starts seizing because it
It's like a
recognizes
broken
that I'm
car. You gotta keep it going.
I'm close to
You
death.
can't stop that car. There's no gas in it. There's no caffeine in it. So once you push it down that hill,
yeah.
no
no,
breaks.
It's over. That would be it. Which nobody wants. It's also weird. So Rule 34 makes you uncomfortable. Is something that I learned
Me? What?
recently. Yeah. Yeah, because you were talking about why like you can't watch Funhouse about like it's because the Rule 34.
Okay, hold on.
Makes you uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable because it's usually two really buff horse dudes railing someone between them.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
That's just not
Where
my
do you draw
my jam.
the line? Is it like if it's a toaster like fucking an oven, it's bad, but if the toaster
I just don't
want
want
to
to
see
see really
pack,
buff
you
dudes.
like draw the line down.
No, it's the presence of really.
So if they were
strong-
skinny dudes,
I want
Yeah,
to.
I don't mind two skinny dudes going at it. I
or
just
two
don't
fat
like-
dudes.
that's
It's
fine.
just really fit dudes, really fit buff dudes.
that makes me uncomfortable.
Because they
I
have
wanna
better
point
bodies
out
than me.
That Spec's face is going through this wave of emotion where I think at one point
Things have changed.
he tried. I think he tried to draw the line. Like he tried to picture it. He's like, okay, like what does a toaster do? It shoots bread out. Does,
You know,
like,
toaster fucking
bread
oven. I was like,
penetrate?
yeah, it almost seems like pedophilia almost.
How?
A reverse. I don't
Toaster's
know.
been Toaster's way above.
The brave
me.
little toaster.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. If you're gonna picture the brave little toaster, I think you have a serious.
Brave little toaster.
Yeah,
Rule
draw a
34.
kid
I'm
face
looking
on it.
up
That was
right
on
now.
That was on Funhouse. Sorry, not Futurama.
Oh,
yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
They
That's already a
did.
thing?
They did look up Rule 34.
brave little toaster.
Brave Little Toaster. I think
All
they
right.
only found
The fact
the
that that
third
exists
movie
is
though.
enough for me not to look it up. I thought that was gonna pull up nothing.
Ready to
God
fuck
damn
my
it.
childhood up. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, let's just start translating stuff. Yeah, no, it is Spec. El Tic Tic recognizes you.
Tic-Tic.
He's like, hey there, fleshy
El
body,
Tic-Tic
I
Boom?
see you. No, his name is just El Tic Tic, which I think
Ron, is that you?
in the native Spanish literally translates to the ticking rooster. But I don't know that for certain.
I don't know enough
Are you sure
Spanish
it's
to
not
question
El
that,
Tick
so-
Tick?
Like what a bomb does.
No. Like
The only bomb here is your repressed sexuality since you hate Rule 34
no. It's
so much.
it's a shorthand
Buffman,
version.
All right, hold on.
It's a shorthand of Celtic.
Oh, is that?
Instead of
Tic-Tic?
Celtic, it's Celtic.
Oh yeah. Well, it's the way that they say it in native Celtia, which you got a degree in. I'm actually pretty fluent in Celticia. If you'd like
it's
to, if you
just-
want to practice.
Sure. Celtic tick Celtic.
Tickle McTickle Elmo.
We're Smurfs.
Smurfo McBurfo, not Smurfo.
Smurfo, Burfo,
So,
Murfo,
do you know any
Smurf.
other languages?
I didn't know you spoke Celtic. Yeah, that was exactly on topic with the weather that we were just discussing.
Oh,
Great.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a different dialect. Sounds a little different from what
Yeah,
guys
you
are
must be
saying.
from North Celtic Tick.
Are we offending anyone?
I hope so.
Are the Celts gonna be running across that field with like, swords and shit?
I hope they kill this guy.
They're gonna
Listen,
skin you and flay you alive.
How
Gex.
long would it take a
A small
Viking ship
San
to reach
Diego
us?
Celtic
How long
community.
would it take a Viking ship to reach us? It depends. Can the Viking
'cause
ship
they'll-
fly? And is the Rule 34 of it flying?
Yes, there's definitely Rule 34 of it.
This ship has a six-pack and it's like
Oh, boy.
Super buff.
fucking its
Their
way
wings
through
are
the air.
fucking buff.
It's riding this air horse like through the cloud.
So it's a Cuphead boss.
Yeah, actually though,
God
and
damn it.
animated. I'm sure actually Cuphead Rule 34
Ugh.
because of the visual style. I think
I
it's
gotta look
protected
this up
itself. It probably takes so much
There's
more
no way.
effort to do Cuphead Rule 34.
Because it all has to be hand drawn.
Yeah,
Every frame.
Yeah, every single. Well, I mean, I don't know many like GIF makers. Like they're all busy doing Overwatch still. Like that's the way to make money is you just do Overwatch porn. And if you do anything else, you're poor.
Oh.
Like the Brave Little Toaster porn fandom has
What are we
like
doing?
4 people in it, but Overwatch has a community of over.
If we wanted to make a lot of money, we should have
That'd
just
be like 20,000,
done-
30,000 maybe. If I'm like
maybe 12,
eyeballing that.
13 people.
that's a lot
Overwatch
of
Rule
people, I'm
34,
sure.
where you dress up as Hanzo, I dress up as McCree.
I was really hoping you'd say Widowmaker. And that was the whole
no.
thing.
Aeneas dresses up as Genji, Phil dresses up as Reaper, and Spec now gets to dress up as Doomfist.
Nice.
Can you do Roadhog?
From there, you'll know me as Doom Fister.
I need to like figure out how to paint it. Oh, God, I'm so fucking sweaty, dude. This is disgusting.
Already?
Yeah, no. I've been here, and it's like how it's hot in here. Like you feel it, like.
and then we have lights going on.
Yeah,
there's more bodies in the room.
There's a lot of lights in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
place, and Spec's wearing those shorts. Like it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is a flavor of heat and intensity in here I was not ready for.
Greetings, GL Batman 1960.
Walking in. How's it going? Good luck, Batman. How's it going, buddy? Hello, yeah, I am the skill floor host, and these are the skill floor controllers. We've got Brian, and P Hill,
P Hill.
Painkiller.
Painkiller.
We've got Painkiller, and we've got SPEC.
Spec.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Actually, a trained Celtic speaker. Will you
believe
sing
his
one
lies.
of the traditional Celtic songs of your people for?
No,
for
I'm
us?
not looking to offend
a
anyone. That's not the,
Of all of, like, if you're gonna really piss off anyone,
It's not going to be the Celts. But they have, like, weren't they notorious for using broadswords and shit?
What?
And then they got the skirts going on. That's so much mobility, man. That's
live-
crazy. I'm not fucking with those people.
we live in a world with guns. Like,
Yeah.
if someone comes at you with a broadsword,
Right.
they're not.
You've seen Indiana Jones, right?
No, I
Just
haven't.
wave a
actually.
sword.
Listen.
What?
I'm sorry, man.
Someone holds you.
Are
at
you
gunpoint.
serious?
I've not seen Indiana Jones.
What?
I got that one, Phil. I'm with you. I understand.
Someone gets you at gunpoint, right? Asks for your wallet. You have tearaway pants. You rip those bad boys off, and you're in your like naked. You're naked.
You reveal your
keep-
broadsword
Yes.
genitals. Is
Do
that where this
you
is going?
do you drop the gun and run away, or do you pop the guy? We should all just live in a world where our defense mechanism is to rip off our pants.
If someone were to rob
So we
me at
have to
gunpoint,
wear
Tearaway pants, always.
and then
Nonstop.
have
Well-
guns in our underwear.
Yes.
It depends who's robbing me. Like, if the dude from like Project Runway is robbing me, and I do tearaway pants, he's gonna fucking kill me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up. C-triple-R, 3 white men where? Ain't no white people here at all.
That, it's true. I'm Mexican.
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 I'm white.
Yeah, Phil's the only Celtic here. I don't know. He's the only Celtic representative to be able to sing the praises of his people. What's your favorite moment from Celtic history that your grandparents have told you about?
Braveheart.
I fucking agree, dude. And we've got 2 Celtic.
Yo, when did that
experts
happen
confirmed.
in like the '60s, right? Just when they were getting cameras, you know?
Back
Just-
before Mel
There's a
Gibson
documentary.
lost his shit in Celtia.
Right.
It's actually
They were just like
Ireland.
filming that guy. Who is that guy? And then after Braveheart,
When-
they're like,
when
we're
do
gonna
you
bring you to
think-
Hollywood. You're gonna be a movie star.
When do you think Mel Gibson finally lost, like, the last marble?
After the Passion of the Christ.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Wait,
the
after? Not during?
No, I think
During.
doing the
Okay.
Passion of the Christ broke him, like as a person.
Do you think he had to, yes, we're just really pale.
It's like
Do
how
you
the
think,
Jews were
do you think
responsible.
he asked to
Oh, it's the light.
be
It's
physically
like so-
abused?
What do you mean
So
physically
close.
abused?
You are,
Yeah, like,
you
when-
are positively radiant.
When
Yeah,
when
like
filming
it's, if you
if you
Passion
wanted to
of
like
the Christ
raise
with
it
Mel
up,
Gibson,
that's gonna be an
if I were
operation
Mel
now.
Gibson, I would have said like, all right, I want to feel the pain.
I wanna
Actually-
feel the Christ
Yes,
in me.
actually whip me. Actually put the crown of
Please.
Hit me
thorns.
40 times, and that's how I look is how you should look because
Peel
I'm
the
Jesus.
flesh from my skin. I'm gonna carry the cross up this hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want there to be a movie where we're doing a retelling of Jesus' crucifixion, but we're filming it live.
With Mel Gibson
Yeah,
as
with
Jesus.
Mel Gibson as Jesus, or like,
Wow.
like let's do someone everyone hates. Like let's do like
Vince Vaughn.
yeah.
Everyone hates that
no,
guy.
Vince Vaughn's. Let's
No,
do.
I think
Fuck yeah.
Owen Wilson's pretty smitten with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn's amazing. I mean, Owen Wilson's amazing. Vince Vaughn is the worst.
How
But
about?
they love each other. Like they are
So?
they are BFFs.
Owen Wilson's the only
Biff-
person.
What if we had
Pale
Dan
now?
Harmon
What?
as Jesus?
Yeah, I guess
Dan
I am.
Harmon.
Just because I really like to see him try to talk his way out.
Dan Harmon talk his way. I think he'd be on board. He'd be like.
Do it.
He's
Dude,
like,
I'm so
you're right.
on
Yeah,
board with this.
Rick and Morty was a mistake. The Szechuan sauce was an accident.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. He's gonna go
Nice.
on Twitter and just apologize, and he's gonna start Harmon Block 2K
God.
Sorry, everybody.
2K17 again.
I deserve
Jim
crucifixion.
Caviezel almost fucking died 3 times on set. They were filming the crucifixion scene, and he was struck by lightning.
That's
That's
really,
a sign,
Yeah.
right?
that's really
Wow.
good. That's
so many interesting
amazing.
stories from The Exorcist. Is that what we're talking about?
No, the passion of the Exorcist.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
interchangeable.
Well, I really like the universe because hopefully it exists out there where
Which universe?
so it's to purify a person of demons, you have to sit them down and make them watch the Passion of the Christ over and over again.
Wow.
And that movie is like the perfect. It's like that, or you do the 10 Commandments. And those are your 2 choices for movie to purify someone's soul. And so like they are the best selling movies because demon possession is so rampant.
You know what I'm surprised about? That they haven't done a Passion of the Christ, the VR experience. is not.
So you get to play the Roman
This is-
soldiers whipping Jesus.
This is $1 million idea you just came up with.
It's just like no,
Like,
I,
people are going to pay so much money for.
I'm not
this
joking, right? Like
from churches.
they wrote it down first.
This is.
I wonder who we're going to offend today. You chose not to
Yeah,
do
the
because you
Celtics.
said let's not offend the Celtics. We're now going to offend the Catholics and the Christians. Good fucking luck. Guess who's more likely to kill us?
Listen, I mean it,
Yeah.
right?
Aladdin.
First, it was written in the
right.
Bible, then it was written as stories, and it
Yeah.
was extrapolated upon by priests on Sunday Mass. Then we had a movie, and the movie was only set so
What's
that
the
we
next
could.
logical step?
It's VR.
What-
Exactly.
It's a choose your own adventure novel where you play Jesus.
There is no adventure. You're living Jesus.
You are Jesus in
Yeah.
the whole
Terrible
story. I also like that there's no actual gameplay. You just are in Jesus' perspective through all of this, and it plays out in real time.
Well, it depends
So,
on how
like,
it depends on how real you want to go with it. You can get the
Oh,
ones where you're wearing the goggles and you're actually getting whipped.
And
at the
you've
end,
got like
you
a
actually-
feedback vest on that makes
No,
you
no,
feel
you're getting
real
whipped.
pain.
At the end, you actually get crucified. You
Yeah.
get stabbed with the lance.
Wow.
Yeah, but only after 72 hours
But you
of
live.
being on this crucifix or whatever.
You live. You revive after 3 days.
Yeah, but
So-
3 real-time days. It's like you're playing like one of the Royale shooters before PlayerUnknown came along. You die, you just have to wait for the game to end. And like that's the whole thing. I also really like the idea now of doing like PlayerUnknown's Battle Resurrection, where everyone plays Jesus parachuting in from heaven, and it's still just PlayerUnknown.
No one ever falls. They stare in their parachutes.
Everyone's floating. You can walk on the water between the islands.
No one drowns.
No, okay, that's a good idea. But no one should have a parachute. You should just hit the ground and die immediately, and then 3 days later you can go back to that match
Game
and you'll be alive.
Player unknown.
Oh,
Crucify
boy.
this.
There you go.
Yeah, that's how you kill people. So you down them, and then you like.
They
carry them-
resurrect.
Yeah, you have to you have 3 days to drag them to a cross to crucify them, or else that's it.
You have to kill him
I-
3 times.
I keep thinking like if only they had
Did you
just left his body up there, like he would have come back in 3 days and been like, "Fuck, I'm in the same spot. Bring me down. Help!
Would you? No.
Oh, I'm
Did you
sorry.
ever see my favorite panel of any comic ever? Is I think it's like it's 4 panels worth where there's a Nazi, and he goes over to like a river or something, and he starts peeing, and then Jesus in the distance
I like this
is
porn already.
running,
This is-
and he runs up the guy's pee stream, and he backflip and kicks the guy in the chin.
That's pretty good.
Really, really funny.
action hero Jesus coming out of nowhere.
Yes.
I mean, so we learn in it that it can travel through like sinks and faucets, and we also know that he's not omnipotent because like he doesn't like he makes mistakes. It makes mistakes sometimes. That means that it has gotten peed on several times by many kids.
It's a fair statement.
Which is horrible. Like at one point, it was like I'm gonna kill this kid, and like the blood starts to bubble up, and the kid's like he can't fucking see. He's peeing after he held it during all through that math class because he wants to learn about derivatives or whatever, and so he just lets out this hefty youthful stream of clear or of like dark brown urine because he doesn't drink a lot of water because he's a kid,
Right.
and it was just behind the faucet like I'm gonna kill this kid. It just bathed in it.
Yeah, I'm sad that that chapter in the book didn't make it into the movie.
Did it make
God
the
damn
cut?
it.
They thought
You know
it
when
was
it's a movie,
They
they
thought
gotta
it was.
cut
They
some
thought it was
things.
out of the rule.
Don't you think he'd
Absolutely.
be smarter than that though? Like I'm gonna wait till this guy's done.
I'm gonna wait till this guy's done peeing. Well, you
I
know,
mean,
Once
how
he
old
zips
is it?
up,
You know, you're so
I'm out.
fucking jaded by that point. And like, yeah, I guess
yeah. I guess if you
this
live
is
in a
me now. I'm
sewer,
letting kids pee on me.
Meanie Teddy makes a valid point. We're just not woke enough to understand that all mistakes are just miracles waiting to happen. You plant the seeds of a miracle
Mistakes.
inside a mistake.
well, it's not like a vegetarian is gonna get like a hamburger by accident. Like they're gonna bring out a meat patty
Hopefully.
and be like, "Is this what I've been missing on? Gosh darn, have I been incorrect my whole life? I'm gonna change my ways."
No, what if we could? I just out of curiosity, right? I'd like to say take someone who eats a regular diet and slowly replace the percentage of all the meat that they eat with soy. So start off with like 99%
Phil
beef,
looks- or Spec
1%
looks
soy,
intrigued.
and then slowly whittle out the percentage, and then one day they're just eating like a soy patty, and it's just like the gelatinous white stuff, and you're just like, wait, what am I eating? When did this change?
I think like when you.
And what about the opposite? What if we get a vegan who's eating soy and slowly start to add meat? First the blood.
Like, where are you adding it?
Then the raw meat. Then
like,
cooked meat. Just in the mixture.
In the mixture of their food.
Yeah.
I like that you like I want this to be you're just throwing meat into their beer, like while they're drinking it. Like it's a full soy patty, but the meat just sits like on top of the hamburger or something, or
You
vice
put
versa.
slowly and slowly
Interesting
more
garnish.
until
It's so tasty. And rich. I also, all of a sudden, don't feel so emaciated.
I suddenly have nutrients in my body. I don't know what's going on.
So if allergies are just your body freaking out, right, to a particular thing, they're not. Allergies, my understanding from the last time that I educated myself, which was a long time ago, so what I have to say is really outdated, probably. But my understanding of allergies
Allergies are racist. Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry,
allergies.
that's where I thought you were going.
Allergies are things that are not real.
Yeah.
Like no one really has an allergy. It's your body assuming that whatever you have an allergic reaction to is something that's doing harm to your body, and your body just gets programmed for that, which is why allergies can develop later in life or can go away later in life, things like that.
Yeah.
If that's the case,
Just like herpes.
can we also do the thing where I just start to add bits of something that gives you allergies into your system, right? Like so every day I go up to you right before you wake up and I just like inject you with a quick like.
So what you're saying is you want him to put a little bit of peanut butter in your food every day.
And then
little
I
by
will
little.
put cat hair in your morning brush so that as you're brushing your beard, there's cat hair mixed into it.
Put it in your eyes. That's how
You act
do
like
it.
I don't use a cat hair brush.
I'm just wondering, like, if we do that, is that a way to cure people of their allergies? To just slowly introduce allergens into their
I'm
body?
telling you, the same
Eat some
way
peanut
that
butter.
like
There
one
you go.
way to help people confront their fears of falling is to take them on an airplane and push them
Throw
out,
'em out.
with like a person who will pull a parachute for them.
Why not just push them
Until
out?
last minute.
Yeah, why not just push the? It's like, is this to help me confront my fear? It's like, no, it's to get rid of people who are scared of heights in our gene pool. It's like, the goal is the eradication of phobia.
But
Period.
but we also give you a snowboard so that if you happen to do some sick moves and glide your way back
You
down,
can do
Power
a
Rangers
flip.
movie style, you're fine. You get to live.
Yeah, I've always, like, there's an incline at which if you were to land and just run along the incline and it were to gradually even plane out enough, you would be able to negate the fall damage. You just have to drop someone there. And they just, like, run down the ramp at, like
Listen,
Usain
if Smash
Bolt
has
speeds.
taught us anything, is that as long as we keep our double jump, all we have to do is wait until right before we hit the ground and we double
Just
jump.
double jump again.
Jump on the air.
Yeah.
And then all
Keep
our
it moving.
inertia gets back down to zero.
I
But
think,
according to because Science show on YouTube from the Nerdist, right? There's a show called Because Science. There was a thing.
Science.
There was a thing where the guy was talking about how we could double jump, and he said that we could double jump if we could remove our clothes fast enough. We could cause enough force so that we would double jump in midair.
Well,
but we would have to throw the clothes off our body at the speed of sound.
Oh, is that all?
Is that
Would
That's-
that be safe?
I know.
I think that might hurt us.
I
Actually,
know magicians that do that. Every day at Caesar's Palace, like they pull up the curtain and they drop the curtain,
Right.
and
Really?
their clothes are different, right? Like,
Whoa.
That's true.
all you have to do is wear like 400 t-shirts, and
Well,
you can jump
Here's
theoretically
a,
infinitely.
yeah.
Rocket
As long as you
ship.
get a fast
We're-
enough-
here's a science thing for you, right?
Yeah.
You're stuck in the middle of a lake, a frozen lake, and
Okay, so I'm dead.
yeah, you're dead.
stuck in the middle of a frozen lake. How do you get to the edge?
Wait 3
The
days,
ice,
resurrect, swim a little bit, die. Wait
the
3
ice
days,
is slow,
resurrect.
slippery that you can't cause any momentum. You trying to claw your way forward doesn't work. It's just too slippery. How do you get yourself to the side? When the answer is you take off a shoe and you throw it,
Oh,
because that causes
I
enough
thought you wanted me
momentum
to try.
from a loss of mass to push you the opposite direction. Same thing. You shed all your clothes so quickly that you will double jump in midair. But again, speed of sound.
Yeah. Well, I think my game plan would be like, you've seen A Christmas Story, presumably, where the guy sticks his tongue to the pole and it freezes
Yes.
to it. I would lay down like a snake and then tongue out and pull myself that little distance and then rip the skin off of my tongue and repeat ad nauseum until I got to the edge of the frozen
Oh my
lake.
gosh.
Wow.
I think that would be a really cool scene in a movie is if you've got like because we're talking like Mel
It's
Gibson.
127 hours, but you're in the middle of the lake.
Yeah, and you're Mel Gibson, and you're just coming off making The Passion of the Christ, and you're like, I need to find a way to get people to empathize more with my characters, and so
You could also just wait. If you just
Crying.
wait long enough for your nails to grow, so give or take a week, you could claw your way to the edge. Or if you rip off a tooth, you could use the tooth as something to dig into the ice and slowly like.
Well, that's why I always carry around a trusty carabiner for mountain climbing.
Right.
I like for situations like this,
Of course.
and mountain climbing, and also to hold my keys. And it says not for climbing on it, but like really, that's just a suggestion, man.
See,
No.
C-Triple-R is thinking with science. If you wear 4 layers of clothes, you could quad jump.
Yeah, no. If you just
Shed,
bundle up enough,
and you do a quadruple jump.
yeah, I think that's gonna be the future spaceship design. Is it's just a dude wearing like 50 sweaters.
It's a space shuttle with 4 shirts.
Perfect.
The space station like had to like build robot arms to articulate the motion of removing your clothing really fast. And it's just like
Oh my god.
I mean, is that not how spaceships work? They have separate thrusters to get into orbit.
yeah, but separate thrusters aren't like your Joy Division t-shirt. Like you're not ripping off like you're not tearing off a shirt that says like I heart Mexican cafe tacos. Like you're the rocket ships that like if on their own would fly upwards regardless. I don't know if that's true. I'm sorry if I offended any rocket ship enthusiasts. I
Deeply offended.
I don't care about
sure we have a
Celtics
couple in the
or
audience.
no.
It was right of you to apologize. For
Yeah, well, Triple Threat RRR's name reminds me. His name previously was C-Triple-R, and I always pictured that as being like a spaceship in Russia. And that, like I had that connection in my head, and so whenever he leaves, I always picture the Team Rocket blasting off again song, but in Russian, which is the same because I don't know any Russian. Just I have the little subtitles next to it in my head that say in very small letters in Russian.
You might be a sleeper agent.
Shit.
I would go to the doctor.
Doctor, can you tell me if I'm a sleeper agent? And he's like, you don't have insomnia. And I was like, I should really get real health insurance. That's the whole conversation.
Wow. Okay. Are you ready for sad news?
Yeah.
Sad news?
Yeah. Do you know who bought a Hubble Bundle?
IGN.
Yes.
Yeah. Why are you angry about that?
I'm sad, not angry, because I have nothing to be angry about yet. But I'm sad because, in their own words, nothing about IGN owning Humble Bundle will affect the way that Humble Bundle works, which is the first step in a 12-step progress to losing the thing you love most dearly. When your mom says, we have to take your dog to the vet because he's looking a little sick, that's step 1 in a 12-step process where your dog goes to a farm.
Okay.
And the farm is heaven.
I thought you were talking about the Destiny 2 farm for a second, but continue.
Wrong farm.
Okay.
So, step 1 is to assure everyone that nothing will change. Step 2 is to say, we're really excited to be working with Humble Bundle. Here's a new thing that we're funding.
Yeah.
Step 3 is to remove something that Humble Bundle used to have and replace it with the new thing.
Yeah.
Step 4 is to say, due to circumstances beyond our control, we will be now offering plans that are more expensive but have more value.
Yeah.
Step 5 is to cut out one of the charities. Step 6 is to cut out all charities but one. Step 7 is to remove charities entirely. Step 8 is to change Humble Bundle from Humble Bundle to Humble IGN. Step 9 is to shut down Humble Bundle as a trademarked name. Step 10 is to shut down the website altogether and just have a separate page on IGN called HumbleGN. Step 11 is to stop having any sort of sales at all for discounts. And step 12 is to offer IGN Internet because net neutrality will be dead.
What about calling it HDN and then like we're doing one more IGN?
There you go.
Talking about slippery surfaces, I think if you're gonna slippery slope that hard, you got to be wearing more clothes so you can get
Double
yourself
jump
off of it.
Yeah, there you go.
I think like Humble Bundle being bought up by IGN, like Humble Bundle functions in a really specific space.
Mm-hmm.
Like they provide a very specific service. and that they're the best. They're the most known at it, which makes them the best at it because they have the most leverage when they argue with someone about something. That's their power, is that everyone recognizes, well, anyone who who has a big dick knows that Humble Bundle exists.
Yes.
Yeah, which I could I know you have thanks for cluing me in. But everyone else, besides that, they don't really have any value or superpower.
Is this a sin?
Did you cut that with a knife?
I did. Is it terrible?
I'm super at it.
The last time I had an otter pop was fourth grade. I'm sorry, you look mortally offended that I cut this open with a knife.
You cut an otter pop with a knife.
Sorry, Phil, what do you want me to say?
You fucking penguin it. You bite and then you regurgitate.
You bite and you
regurgitate.
spit the plastic out, dude.
No.
It's the only way to eat otter pop.
But at that point, you might as well just swish it in your mouth until it melts, and then just spit it back
Spit
out.
the syrup with saliva.
I'm gonna say the same thing to you. You do you. I'm gonna cut you open.
Oh shit! I mean, not exactly my words or phrasing, but.
Did I just walk in on the next Passion of the Christ story?
I might
Boom.
be dead after
You're
this
gonna
episode.
yeah, three days later you're gonna come back though, and you're gonna be cutting otter pops the way that God intended, with a knife.
With a knife?
Yeah, with a knife. But going back
Mike
to
taking crazy pills here?
to Humble Bundle and IGN exist or IGN buying Humble Bundle, I can't imagine that IGN is going to fuck with the formula in any way, the same way that full screen buying Rooster Teeth has fucked with the formula. I think this is just giving.
Wait, who bought Rooster Teeth?
Full screen.
Who's that?
They own if you name a big channel, they probably control it.
Disney,
Uh,
Fox, NBC, ABC,
okay. These are all
True
TV
TV.
channels. They do own True TV.
BET.
Oh yeah, no, that's them. No, but
Speed Channel.
The Fine
Comedy Central.
The Fine Brothers, full screen has
Oprah
roots in
Winfrey
them.
Network.
Here, let me.
Oh, you're talking about YouTube channels. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Say something relevant.
Well, what's the thing is the formula wasn't broken by full screen picking up these guys, and it's not just Rooster Teeth. It's all kinds of
Media.
Of media. If I just come in here real quick, just to give you an idea of the size of these people, it's if you're big enough, you don't give a shit. You just want them, you want them to turn a profit for you at some point, and then if you can do that by being minimally invasive, that's what you want.
That's not true. PewDiePie showed us that if you're big enough and still a racist fuckhead, you can go south
totally.
real fast.
If you're gonna be the worst possible, but
The best.
Jimmy Carter died.
yeah,
Jimmy Carter, the president?
Am I missing context? Triple threat. What are you talking about, man?
It must have just happened, during the podcast.
who is it?
Jimmy Carter?
R.I.P. Jimmy Carter.
I don't know who Jimmy Carter is.
A president, probably?
Oh, that dude. I guess that's kind of sad. I never knew him. I never got to live under Jimmy Carter rule. I don't have I barely have attachment to Bill Clinton. All I know is that he's the blowjob guy. And that's it.
He gives the best blowjobs.
That's all that I know. Is that he's that guy.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't think IGN wants to come in here and fuck with the formula.
I absolutely disagree. Think of what happened to Machinima.
Yeah.
It was fucking awful. I haven't gone to IGN. I haven't seen a Machinima thing in years.
Yeah.
Because it's just trash. It's trash piled trash.
Yeah, but we should
triple threat. We got. Sorry, I'm in disbelief. That's why.
Yeah,
I
no, I'm
questioned that comment you made.
Yeah, and
I'm saddened, but
I'm saddened.
oh hey, there we go.
Jimmy
There's
Carter
our third death.
portrait on my
That's the
back.
third
Jimmy
one.
Carter, Hugh Hefner, and Jimmy. No, not Jimmy
and
Page.
comedy.
Oh god damn
Tom
it.
Petty.
The death
Tom
of
Petty,
Tom-
thank you.
oh, Tom Petty.
Tom Petty when
Oh yeah.
And then those,
now no one else can
And you
die.
guys-
and those
Tom
59
Petty fans?
people in Vegas.
Yeah. No. Well, jeez,
Sorry,
God.
guys.
Hot dog.
And all those Celtics in Vegas.
Y'all see Narcos?
I know someone died in that too. Do we count him as a celebrity? Does it have to be a power of three?
Yeah. Fucking what's his name? Pablo Escobar. I haven't seen no spoilers for season 3 yet. They bring him back, right? As a zombie or something. He's just fucking moaning and shit.
Pablo Escobar is the next he's the next character in iZombie.
Oh,
He's gonna show up and develop
I like
emotions.
where they're going with it.
Yeah.
So
I want a detective movie that's
Have you seen Blade Runner
with
2040?
zombies.
Oh, okay.
Where were you going with that?
Blade Runner 2049.
No, I haven't. No.
what about
You haven't seen that?
No.
You're part of the reason why it's doing poorly at the box office.
Is it?
Yeah, it's doing awful, man.
Yeah, it's
Weird.
done really
This
poorly.
guy's
like-
fault.
But I thought it got reviewed really well.
just
Yeah,
sketches.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it's still his fault.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure what happens is, like, people are like, oh, I want to go watch the first one first, and they have Aeneas hated it, the first Blade Runner.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's a really slow movie. Like, I think people are
The
surprised.
next one is slow burn as well.
Yeah. And at we've been talking a lot about this on the morning show. There's a movie called Doctor something and Wonder Woman.
Oh, Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Professor Marston, Wonder Woman. It's a story about the guy who made Wonder Woman and his relationship with two women that make him into a better person, and consequently make Wonder Woman into a better character. And that's an idea that makes you go,
Wow.
But are you gonna go pay money to go see it? It's the same thing. Just that Blade Runner has the word blade in it and runner in it, which are both action verbs.
Can we?
And you're like fuck yeah! I want to go see some dude run some blades, and then it's a crime thriller.
Yeah.
Can we talk really quick about the fact that apparently Fox News missed, not somewhere in the article, but on the headline for the article about someone dying, it was Jimmy Carr passed away, not Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Used Car passed away. He was the best used car salesman in this here county. Famous for flipping deals and all kinds of contracts with people who needed it.
No normal person
we come live
says I
from-
want to spend twice as much money to go see the old version and then go see the new one. Something nerds do.
Yeah. Well, you can't go to Blade Runner and be like
How would you spend twice as much seeing the old version?
because it's better.
No, I think what they're talking. I think what he's talking about is that you could just see the old one anywhere on the internet right now. So any amount of money to spend, you watch the old one is too much amount of money to spend for the old one.
But it says twice.
That's
Maybe
that's just how good it is.
the cost of the movie versus the cost of a movie, because they were showing it in theaters to get you psyched
oh yeah,
up.
they were having you go to if you went to the theater in La Jolla, which is the rich part of town. They have deals where you pay $25 and you watch old Blade Runner followed up immediately by the new Blade Runner, which puts you in the theater for a total of 5 hours and 45 minutes.
That's not too bad. I did something similar to that with Toy Story 3. I watched Toy Stories 1, 2, and then 3.
Oh wow, that's really cool actually. I think that would have been an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, it was nice.
I think that in general, if a movie theater was we're gonna watch all Lord of the Rings, including the Hobbit movies, extended editions, from the Hobbit 1 to Hobbit 3, animated Hobbit, and then also all of the Lord
I
of the
spent
Rings
15 hours watching Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Well, yeah, this would be longer than
Extended
this would
Yes.
be a greater than 24-hour
Amazing.
endeavor. You would.
I got up.
die.
I paused the movie when they got to the Elven City in the middle of the Fellowship, and I said all right, I'm gonna get some food because I'm really tired. This has to be 15 minutes away from the end. It's halfway. I'm
I mean,
what
Jesus,
the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus didn't even go through this torture.
Yeah, it only took him. It only took him an hour to walk through the city of Jerusalem.
Okay, yeah. So
Carrying
me and
a
Teddy's
cross.
talking about is that you pay money to see
That core strength, man.
the
Only an
old
hour?
Blade Runner,
Holy shit, dude.
and then you go to the theater to watch the new one.
Yeah. You pay money to see the old Blade Runner.
Like an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, I just like the new one. I mean, you've seen it. I don't. Have you seen it? Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh man,
I've been
it's so
busy.
good.
I want to go watch it. I do want to go enjoy the movie. I was planning to today.
Yeah.
With Allie, but
We
there-
see
you
while
do?
it's still in IMAX, man.
yeah, I really.
What did you do instead?
Well, my sister came and we needed to go do family stuff. Just because. Phil, listen, I don't know. This is news, maybe. But we're in a crisis. Hurricanes just hit Puerto Rico and Texas.
And Bitcoin's almost $6,000.
And I just
That's
need
a crisis?
I just need
Yeah.
to. I have to spend time because we don't have Bitcoin. I have to spend time with
Well.
my family now while I can before a hurricane hits them too. Even though
Here
they're-
in San Diego?
yeah, we're highly susceptible to ground hurricanes.
Yeah.
Also known as an earthquake.
Listen,
and we just got to prepare.
we
against
just
that.
need to stop putting people in Florida. That's the
Just
solution.
evacuate.
I think it's the opposite. I think we need to start putting old people in Florida.
I don't want
Really?
anything.
That's already. That's
I
already
don't-
Florida.
Just not my
I don't
grandma
want
for the zoning
anything to
code,
happen
actually.
to the Florida people, especially the older citizens. They've
You're
done
a
nothing
liar.
wrong.
Yeah.
No, they're fine. I wish we should open up a permanent theme park for old people that just never leave. They're stuck there forever.
It's called a hospice.
No.
And it's where you go to die.
No,
It's
Disney World, but for old people.
yeah.
We just
Call a hospice.
It's called a
Hospice
hospice.
doesn't. No, they don't have like dressed up characters and shit. And
called
$4,
a hospice.
Yeah,
$4
yeah,
bottle
they
of
do.
waters.
They're called nurses, and
Oh.
the water is that.
Please.
They aren't as fun. You're right. The water is actually that expensive.
Super
for how much
expensive.
you're fucking paying.
Yeah,
per
I think
month.
one of those saline solution pouches, which is like water and like some
Salt.
electrolyte,
Oh,
like
yeah.
salt, not even electrolytes. That's like $85 a pouch.
Jeez. Man.
But your insurance fits most of it.
What's $85 a pouch?
The like saline solution that they pump into you if you're dehydrated.
Oh.
To be fair, that shit's legit. I have been like superbly lethargic as a result of dehydration, and they put one saline pouch in my body. And
Where in your body?
I boofed it, but I was like ready to go after that, dude. I was still sick, but I was like, give me papers, give me math. Bleh. I'll solve all your problems. Bleh. And that was just my whole life. Was kind of swapping between those two states. Yeah, like that has been. So when we moved into the office, and the first time Rachel came over, she brought that vodka.
Okay.
So that is from almost a year ago.
So it's finally aged.
That's why it tastes so good. Oh shit.
I think we also ran it through the water filter at one point.
What? Oh, was
Yeah.
that rough to drink before?
Is that why I get drunk every time I try to drink fucking water here?
No, you get drunk because you keep accidentally slipping into a bottle of beer.
Boy,
It's
that's
like,
a savage way to do it.
You bite it and you want me to rip it for you, dude?
There you go.
it's like watching
Spit it,
Why would
dude.
anyone cook this?
It's like
Why would you do it any other way, dude?
So, you Teddy,
It's not about Otter Pops, man.
there's a thing where you do a thing where you put a thing in your IV. When I went to the doctor and I had to get stuff done to me, I had a saline thing inside my
I have
body.
no opinion on your.
It's cold.
How'd you get it inside your body?
It was just like stuck in my arm.
Oh,
And
that's
it's just like
cool.
it
I
was
didn't know
boring.
Yo,
Nothing
IVs
exciting
hurt,
about it.
man. Why haven't we figured that out? Why is that not painless yet?
What, like painless IVs?
Yeah.
You want them to do like a skin patch for
Sure.
for hydration?
I don't know. Make
They
it
just
work.
they put a cigarette nicotine patch on you, and you're like, oh, this is actually gonna fill you with water.
I'm paying
That
like
makes
a bajillion
no
dollars to be in
fucking
a
sense.
fucking
We just
hospital.
we
I
just
better be
need
goddamn
saline to
comfortable.
go into our
Drugged
humps.
up the whole time.
In your hump, which humps?
I wanna forget
In
that.
a hump. Listen, I had to take a dog to the pet hospital once because I was taking care of it for my dad's girlfriend,
Okay.
and the dog was just puking all over the place. So I
Nice.
took it to the pet hospital, and they
Can we-
injected saline into its hump, and that's how it stayed hydrated for the next 3 days.
Can
Do
we
its
play?
hump.
Can we play out this conversation? Can I be your dad?
Okay.
So so
I want to be the dog.
okay.
Can I be the girlfriend?
Yeah, you can
do
be
it.
the girlfriend. Brian, a dog is a deeply hurt.
Yes, Italian.
Wait, is your
Italianissimo
dad, like,
father.
super Italian?
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dog. You
Oh, that'd
can't.
been way
You are
cooler if
a
his dad was
dog.
actually super
You got a
Italian.
bark, dude. You're the
Oh.
dog.
Nah, dogs
Please,
just, like,
please
talk.
take
It's the
the
21st century.
dog to the hospital.
Rough.
Oh, padre,
I'm
I
having
I
a
have not
rough
been paid
time.
for my pizza delivering yet, and I cannot afford it. Can you forward me $100?
I cannot afford it. I have been too busy ordering pizza so you can have a job.
Oh, Bambino, father, why do you go to Cabo Cantina in the middle of
It hurt so bad, like my great nanny's back when she was towards the end of her life. Oh, a rough.
Do you hear
Wow.
do you hear the dog?
me to
It
the
is in
pet
a deep
hospital.
suffering now. Please take it to the vet hospital.
This hump hurts so much. I'm so dehydrated. Great, now I've offended Italians, Christians,
And dogs,
Healthy
surprisingly,
dogs.
most surprisingly. Please take the dog to the hospital.
I cannot take the dog. My car doesn't have.
This hump is like a spicy
any
pepperoni. It's too hot
gasolina?
for me. It's too hot for me. The capsule is too much.
I have to walk
slow,
the
I'm
dog
sorry.
to the veterinarian. It's $145.
You like a running.
I do like a running, but
Then
I'm
it's time to
I'm
vet
not.
and dash.
I am not hot enough in order.
Oh shit.
Italians everywhere are pissed.
That's alright.
It's a good thing we're not going to Italy for a long time.
I'm actually going next week.
Oh, well, you're
jeez.
fucked.
You can't go to the north of Italy. They don't have a sense of humor up there because of the whole Florence thing.
Oh,
Yeah, awful,
I don't
right?
even get into that can of.
Well, take me to the hospital. I will talk them into taking the dog.
You're something else now. I'm trying to think of what it
Yeah, I
is.
was like,
I changed to your mother
Oh, okay.
because Phil was just like I don't know where she is.
Phil's
in this
not
conversation.
Are you Italian? You don't look like you're enjoying this bit.
I'm deeply offended.
About that? But the whole like Passion of the VR fucking Christ
There's nothing
thing.
wrong with that.
Passion of the VR Christ is the best name for it. Oh my god.
Passion of the
We have
virtual
stumbled
reality.
upon $1 million.
You're right.
Right here, right now.
Oh.
Oh, God.
There's no reason why we should slow down with it. Like, we should accelerate.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call. It's Gabe Newell. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, we can be at Steam offices to develop Passion of the VR Christ tomorrow, sure.
The gang goes to Steam.
Yeah.
Valve is the
Wow.
company.
No, we go
Yeah.
to Steam.
Hello, boy.
We actually have to inject ourselves into Steam.
You
As a
guys,
hump.
read the Half-Life 3 ending or whatever? Bullshit.
The Half-Life. Oh yeah,
What was it?
I don't know, I didn't read it.
So
Walk me through it.
Okay, so
Oh, you did read it.
yeah.
Huh.
So there's a.
All right, so I'm Morgan Freeman, and I'm in it, and I'm the main character, and I've got the gravity gun. Walk me through it. Give me stage directions.
Okay.
So
So, Jim Carrey plays a man who thinks he can do a better job as God.
Yo, Jim Carrey has like sorry to interrupt. Jim Carrey has like transcended. He realizes this is all just like a mortal coil, and he's just like ready to go to the stars, man. You guys keep up with Jim Carrey?
I know he does his paintings now.
Yeah.
That's
What?
like his thing. Jim Carrey is a painter now. He's an artist. That's what he does with all of his time. Is he sits there and he furiously draws, but his face is so animated during the process that it actually gets involved with the painting.
Yeah.
Like
They're
he does-
actually just filming him while he paints, and they're gonna CG his face onto like whatever
Oh,
fucking
fun.
movie they're doing.
Yeah, it's perfect. They could give anyone Jim Carrey face now.
Does he yell while he's painting?
Oh yeah, no, totally. He yells all of his famous catchphrases like "Brian, take the dog to the hospital, please." And
Classic.
my
I would-
pump
His
is a
hump is
spicy
getting too
pepperoni.
big.
I would love if Jim Carrey did his paintings while wearing a green mask, or actually just green face paint, and he was wearing like a yellow zoot suit while
It's a zoot
painting.
suit.
So you're in L.A., not Louisiana, but Los Angeles. And there's you're
Right, Louisiana, Los Angeles, Louisiana, my favorite city in the country.
Is that the actual abbreviation for Louisiana?
Yeah,
Yeah.
state
Louisiana
LA.
State?
Yeah.
Hey, I
Hey.
got 2 otter pops in my body.
Is
all right?
Jimmy
You're gonna have
Carr
to
your
excuse these
favorite
questions.
president? Jimmy Carr is my favorite president too. It's just,
Absolutely,
yeah.
R.I.P.
Well, no, it's fine. I think that there's always going to be stuff that you are like ignorant about, and if state abbreviations is that, and it's not like it's like the choice between knowing that Louisiana is L.A. and racism, or like I would rather you take not knowing Louisiana and be not a racist.
Sure.
Sure. That being said, if you told me to point to where Celtic is, like I wouldn't be able to do it.
Swear to
'cause
God,
you're
yes,
racist.
we're gonna have, like,
It's
12
because I know what
angry
Louisiana
Celts
is. That's the reason.
bashing
I'm
down our
disappointed
door
in you.
with broadswords.
Yeah.
Where's Louisiana?
It's right next to.
Texas.
It's right above Florida.
I mean, yeah. If we're gonna give broad direct, it's in the United States.
Whoa!
It's on planet Earth.
We got a winner here.
Ding, ding, ding! Third planet from the sun.
No, I was talking about the one on Mars.
Oh,
the
Louisiana,
US,
Mars.
yeah.
Right, of course. My
There-
favorite bar.
I mean, there probably is one. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's already been claimed.
Old Muskie's up there drinking his whiskey.
Yeah. Must.
Have you seen that magazine front where it says, it's a quote from Elon Musk. It says, literally, no one calls me that. Our interview with Old Muskie.
Wow.
Sorry, that was
trying to
the
drink
worst
whiskey.
time. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. So
We should get Muskie and Cliffy B together.
Sure, yeah. They can
Muskie B.
discuss how to save not only Puerto Rico, but lawbreakers as well.
So what do you think? What do you think?
Topical jokes,
What do you
huh?
think? What do you think your major mistake was? And Elon Musk starts to talk about Puerto Rico, and Cliffy B is like, I shouldn't have made a game that's like Overwatch after Overwatch. Like
What?
that was the era.
Cliffy B is the guy from Epic.
Yeah.
That's correct. Well, he's in Boss Key Game Studios now.
What
Right.
you said
Developing
is true.
Lawbreakers.
That doesn't remove his involvement with the artist formerly known as Lawbreakers. If I say formerly known,
Jawbreakers.
Well, it definitely broke Jaws with how quickly it died. Let's. I think it had 500 concurrent players a week ago, which
Listen,
is
I
like
think it was 100 today.
100 concurrent players,
Yeah, it's real rough,
which is
dude.
so
No matches
depressing.
available.
And they spent so long, like I can't, like, untold, like, thousands and millions of dollars probably making this game ready. You know, they showed up at like
Yeah.
every convention. They showed up in every place, and people kept, like, every time someone brought up Overwatch, they probably like
Died inside.
like they
They
could
started gritting their teeth, you know?
feel it, like the dentist is talking. He's like, so, like, what do you do for a living? And he's like, oh, I make video games. They're like, oh yeah, my son's really into Overwatch right now, and he just bites down and breaks whatever's in his mouth, and the dude's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, do not mention that name. That is unmentionable around me. We're making the better Overwatch. It's Lawbreakers. There's circles where gravity doesn't.
Never heard of
happen.
it.
Perfect.
Yeah, and that's what the guy said. He's like, I've never heard of it, and he's like, oh, we're so
Yeah.
Do you have
fucked.
a gun?
Yeah.
Hey,
He's like,
if Epic can come out with Fortnite 7 years later, and then stick it to
Is that
player
how
unknown,
far ago they had announced that?
something like it, yeah.
Jeez.
it's like, oh my god.
Definitely early days of college, and that's been a couple
Years since.
years, yeah.
It's just like,
Hot dog.
we're so fucked. Like, why did I leave Epic? Like, god damn it. How much did we spend on? How many concurrent players are we at? And are we charging people for it? It's free to play. Oh my god. Oh jeez. No.
Yeah, that's a good Cliffy B impression.
how much-
You know, it might go the way of Rainbow Six Siege, though. Wasn't that
Oh,
dying and then
jeez.
had a recent resurgence? And
Yeah, but did Rainbow Six Siege ever hit like? So 100 people fit in a movie theater,
right.
right? Which means
Right.
that we can take all of the people that play Lawbreakers actively.
Put them in a movie
and
theater.
Put them in a movie
Give 'em
theater.
a fucking
Dude.
screen and,
100 people fit in like 4 rows. Are you kidding?
Like,
we could probably fit 100 people here. It'd be
Like,
uncomfortable.
if there was
But
a
we could get them in here.
if there was a Batman shooting, like, there goes all of the Lawbreakers
God.
audience. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
I think the Batman
Jeez.
shooter would walk out. Can you be
Fucking
sad?
guys are the worst.
Sorry.
Very good.
I mean, I'd be too sad if I
Time
walked
plus
into a theater
tragedy equals
with only
comedy.
like 40 people.
Sorry, what?
If I walked into a theater and I was ready to like do some evil, and there was only
Evil, what are
40
you talking
people,
about?
You would walk out?
yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
so
about?
you're saying that
Evil, what are you
Cliffy-
talking about?
Little did Spec know that
Mo-
Saturday
Moider.
he would be entered into an FBI watch list along with Matthew, Brian.
That's a
and
running
Phil.
joke. There was like a
You've
whole,
been on that watch list since the last podcast we did together.
There was a whole
that right?
month of podcasts where we just made pedophilia jokes.
Hot dog.
You're talking about cheese pizzas?
Yeah, cheese
the
pizzas.
whole time?
Dude, when I was
hot
first on
pizza.
4chan in middle school, fucking my brother's older friends were like, "Oh, you don't even know what CP means." I was like, "Yeah, cheese pizza," and you know they had a laugh. I still thought it was cheese pizza.
It's okay. CP has a totally different
They
meaning
were
for
like,
us
"Oh,
now.
this guy's in on the joke," and they high-fived you.
No.
He knows.
I went to the child pornography ring where they operated.
He knows. He knows more than us. He
Yeah.
knows.
this guy's on top of the joke, man. This guy knows what's going on. Are you a 14 Forever fan?
Ugh.
Which is good.
Was that a clothing store?
That's yep.
Cosmic
just,
pizza,
don't look
let's
it up.
go.
Yeah, don't look up 14
Hey,
Forever.
who's ready for some pizza?
Excuse me?
Some cosmic pizza, dude.
Cosmic pizza?
Yeah.
Are we going to fucking
They have circular pies there, dude.
I was about to say Brunswick.
circular? Oh, jeez.
What about chocolate pens?
chocolate pens?
We need to, like, connected payment. It's just like there's names for things.
Did you say connected payment?
Yeah, connected payments.
Oh.
Is a thing that we do for work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which, like, it's called CP. And for like the guy who ran it, like, for the longest time, was just like,
Crispy partners.
yeah.
Castle Park.
Nothing like going down on your loved one and finding out that they're crispy down south. Let me tell you. Crispy partners.
Take a
for the
fork to it and
man
get
that
that, like,
likes garlic
scraping
herb
crust,
crust.
huh?
Yeah.
Underneath a good pizza.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Nothing like unscaling the snake of a vagina that is on your significant other. Anyway, let's move on.
God, please.
I'm deeply.
I don't want to get on a lot of
Please,
tangents
yeah.
today.
That sums me up. Are we gonna...
Get your favorite magazine, Game Informer.
I don't know.
What about Game Informer? Is
me-
that your favorite... Are you subscribed to it right now?
I am, but it's
I
only 'cause
unsubscribed
GameStop.
when they moved to that shitty material. It's very thin. It's not for me.
They've always been shitty.
No.
You just never subscribed to Game Informer.
Dude, I was there since the beginning, man.
I remember the golden age of Game Informer when they printed every single page on a cuneiform tablet,
It was great.
arranged into
Absolutely.
a binder.
It was actually printed on
They
dragon
were in
scales.
the red. They were losing money every time they shipped one of those things out.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It felt so good.
And the articles were good. The reviews were unbiased. I was a huge fan of EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly. That was the video game magazine that
Are they
I
still
chose to read. No, they died.
Jesus.
Most platforms for gaming are sort of dead. The big four,
Twitch,
five?
YouTube.
No.
Well,
Polygon,
One
Kotaku,
Piece,
Game
Naruto,
Informer. Fuck you.
and Bleach.
Jesus
I
Christ.
thought,
Three.
Polygon, Kotaku, Game Informer, Rock Paper Shotgun, and PC Magazine.
Hey, what's up with Polygon having people who can't play games?
What do you mean?
Have you ever seen their Doom demo?
No.
That guy was like struggling,
The
man.
Wow.
dude who did the they were like, we've got
It's like he's never
in
played
here,
a fucking FPS before.
we have 1 hour of Prey gameplay never before seen.
Right.
And the trailer is the dude like on his hands and knees examining every corner of this like railing that runs above the stage. Like he looks at the beautiful vista, he looks out and sees like the world that they're trying to sell you.
Right.
He spends like 12 seconds looking at it and then turns around and spends the next like 30 minutes staring at this crevice in the railing because there might be an enemy somewhere close by eventually.
Wow.
And I remember watching it and being I always thought that I was bad at video games.
Sure.
But now I know what it would look like for a sloth to try.
Absolutely.
And have opinions informed by that.
You see, well, I think a sloth would do better than that guy. You've seen the Cuphead 25-minute preview?
No.
With, that one guy? It's the tutorial level. He gets stuck there. And you know how there's a cube and a cylinder drawn?
Yeah.
You're supposed to jump off of the cube and dash onto the cylinder.
Uh-huh.
So that never clicked. So it's just 25 minutes of him in the crevice.
Really?
Jumping back on. Yeah, look it up, man.
That was
amazing.
That was the big joke for a while. I didn't get to I wrote down topics that I wanted.
Why don't you
I
just
did as well.
be a host?
Yeah.
Or give him to the comptroller. I'll
Whatever
comptroller the
just
shit out of
said,
you.
man.
Segway, boo!
Well, it's
Segway
like-
into video games.
Like if
boo!
I just read you this one, right? Like you would say that I was just a nerd. Like friends accomplishing dreams. What does that mean?
I've never had a friend.
I've never had a dream.
Yeah, therefore I
Together,
have no
you guys
dreams.
are friends in dreams.
I've never accomplished anything.
Ew.
So friends accomplishing dreams. I was actually making a prediction for who'd be on tonight's podcast.
It's true.
Yeah, and look at the payout.
Why would you put that as a topic?
So I had this thought, right? Like it's
Uh-huh.
like I was laying down that night, and I have a friend. He does rap. He's a rapper in New York City, and he's doing all right. He's getting bigger. And I was like,
I've got dreams, but I don't have the means. I'm trying to get bigger, but I just
cook
can't.
fresh memes.
Oh yeah.
Good
job.
He's
Way to ruin my flow,
He improved
dong. It's true. I need better beatboxing.
it. So you have this friend.
That is better. It's too fast. Mom spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Mom spaghetti.
There's spaghetti on my sweater.
I'm sorry for
already.
doing. Okay, look. All right. So he wrote for his birthday. He didn't want.
Oh,
gifts.
is that the thing that? Oh wait.
He
You
just
posted a picture in Slack.
No, that's a different.
No.
Oh, that's a different thing. We'll
Okay.
talk about that. But like, he was just like, for my birthday, just support my endeavors, and I was like that's meaningful. Like, I hope you make it. Like, I hope you get famous. I can support yourself doing rap in New York City, which is really hard. Like, I hope you're able to do that. And I thought I had a moment where I was laying in bed, and I was like, I hope all of my friends can accomplish all their dreams. And I realized that, like, some of you might have conflicting beliefs or conflicting dreams. So, like, Phil might be like, I want to be the best Overwatch player. And Spec might also be like, I want to be the best Overwatch player.
Inaccurate.
And, like, you both couldn't do that. And, like,
Listen,
there would be
I
a fight.
hate to be the bearer of dead horse,
What?
but Hitler had a dream too.
Well, yeah, but Hitler wasn't my friend. Like, I'm not friends
I
with...
wish he was.
I'm not I don't walk around and I'm like, hey, so how do you feel
No,
about
like
genocide,
I'm not trying to
and
be.
the person's like good, and I'm like,
I'm
all
not
right, cool, sign
trying.
up. Like,
I'm not trying to go against like what you're saying, right? But the point here is that while the sentiment is nice, I think a better sentiment is I hope that my friends reach a level of contentment.
yeah,
Rather than specifically, I hope their dreams get achieved. Because what if Phil's dream is to run over some guy and get away with it?
Is that true?
Well, that can happen easily.
yeah, Phil. Like, why?
That's not even a
Phil. No, Phil. You've done it.
No, I mean, that can easily happen.
Check.
That's not even a dream. But I mean,
Phil,
you have to
it's cool.
think.
No one's gonna report here, dog. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Phil. You think there's any police officers in the audience?
Like,
We
I
don't
wouldn't
have to
worry
talk
about it
about this,
considering you
alright?
backed up
Roger
backed up
won
went forward like 3 or 4
14,
times.
16. I think we've got a frosty one.
I mean, we have to think realistically,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Most of your friends will not accomplish their dreams.
Well, that's the thing. Is
Right.
like I was laying there and I was like bummed out because like it's like a really hard goal. He's doing it like he's working his ass off to try and get there, but it's still like every day must be like floundering and wailing in this void. Like it's what we're doing. Like
Why would you?
we're like screaming in this void trying to get people to look and to listen, and I was like I really hope you make it. Like I really hope all of my friends can find success with their creative endeavors. And there was just a moment where I was like, oh, that means that at some point I might have to like there might be a situation I'm in where I have to pick between friends to accomplish their dream.
Not even just between friends. There's only so many. There's only so many fans in the world. You'll probably have to pick between him and you.
Yeah, and well, like we don't do rap. Like
It doesn't matter.
I'm never gonna show up to the dude's concert and be like he's never gonna like open for us, and I'm gonna and you know he's gonna go on stage and there's gonna be like half the audience there.
What's going on with your rap friend? Is he making it or is he not making it? What are you saying?
He's
Currently
also-
not
I
making
came
it.
back.
He's currently not making it. He's in the process of not making
Yeah.
it.
Well,
And
that's the
he's super
process,
sad.
man.
Yeah, he's-
no one just makes it overnight. You
he's
know, it
grinding-
takes like 10 years to become a star overnight.
Yeah,
is
well,
what they
it's
say.
like if you were like, I want to be a successful rapper in New York City, and you
Right.
started playing all the same shows as this person,
Uh-huh.
and all of a sudden, like I have to like choose who to put in my pantheon of support. Like my biggest nightmare is like 2 of my friends are stuck in a burning building, and I have to choose who to save.
Right.
Well, like
Just flip
that.
a coin, dude.
That's
It's not that
super.
hard.
No,
No, just walk away.
just don't save anyone.
Let them all burn. Let God
Listen,
sort 'em out.
listen. To save one
I'm gonna
person,
milk this tragedy for so much value. I can't wait
Absolutely.
to tell people on
You
Tinder
go to
like
the
all my
next
friends
Ken,
died
you're
in a
like,
fire.
Yo, you know how Steve burned up? He said I could have the PS4, so I don't know if he ever discussed that with you. But I'm kidding.
to save one person is to admit to yourself that you are responsible for the other person dying because you make an active choice. If you instead walk away, you let the fates decide.
I
There-
let everyone die. I'm making a choice to kill everybody. It's like the crying baby in MASH.
Dude,
where,
there
like,
are only so many hours like in the day, man.
It's true.
2 of your friends in the burning building. It's like
I got I got 2 of the friends in the freezer. I can go pull them out.
Also,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, real quick, we've got to do the thing.
You're a thing.
Are we
Um,
plugging something? We got sponsors.
No, it's not.
shit.
that.
Nike.
Okay.
We want to thank Nike for being a bunch of racist jackoffs. Anyway,
Absolutely. What? Continue. Sorry. Go ahead. We're getting sidetracked.
they're gonna have to pay us to stop.
Boy, I sure do hope IGN doesn't buy us out. That would be a tragedy. Oh my god. To have to blow IGN every day and have to sing their praises. Boy, that
to
would
swallow
suck.
their
and
money.
and Brian, your mouth is like velvet. If
I
I'm
know.
correct.
Jesus Christ. If I keep putting any more fabric softener in my mouth.
Conglomerate that bought out IGN, or who are you talking about?
Full screen.
Full screen. Yeah. Oh, I hate conglomerates. Fucks full.
Yeah,
Oh my
if-
God.
If Full Screen really wanted to fuck us over, they would buy us out and give us a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rooster
They
Teeth,
would,
if
that
you're
would
listening-
fuck us if they were just to give us 100, like millions of dollars.
Rooster Teeth, we have idolized you forever, and it would be the most soul-crushing thing to just have you buy us the fuck out and tell us exactly what to do to keep making
The
money.
audacity. What do you think of that, Phil? What do you think of that? You ever drop your phone while you're browsing in bed and your
No.
face? Oh, yeah, me neither.
I'm
This has
sad.
helped immensely. Also, for your viewing pleasure.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
YouTube
What?
video?
When I watched, so when I met
Are you
Spec,
still not sold?
No.
What about this? It's not permanent.
this
You can move it, take it
podcast.
wherever you want.
What do
Want
you-
it down here?
What do you call that
You
thing?
can have it down there if you want.
What do you call
For
it?
a little price of $9.99.
What do you
Wow.
call? What do you call
Take a
that?
gander at that, Phil.
What is
Let's
that?
take a little gander at
Rotoscope.
What is that device?
Motoscope.
It is a pop socket. Pop socket. We have no sponsors yet.
This podcast brought to you by Pop Socket. If you, for the man who pops.
Think about that.
If your phone isn't a
not
socket,
magnetic.
pop
It's
it with Pop Socket
Pop it, lock
How dare
it,
you?
and socket.
put it in your
How
If
pocket.
dare
it was magnetic like this, then it would serve another purpose.
Entertain me. What is that? What do you mean magnetic? Huh?
You put it on your car, like you just put it like on your AC, and you just drive. Well, like
It's pretty
Let me tell you
dope.
something. Pop socket actually has another attachment you can purchase for your car viewing pleasure, and you just slide that right there.
okay,
And
that's
it's like that. Like it's like this, but imagine it doesn't drop. Oh god, that traveled farther than I wanted it to. Anyways, weren't you about to plug something?
Thank you for coming to the Skillful Podcast. I've been your host, Matthew. I've been joined by the ever fantastic Couch Crew today. If you're watching this on YouTube, there was an after show that happened that you did not get to see. We're about to transition into that. So if you'd like to see that, you should come to twitch.tv/theskillfloor, twitch.tv/theskillfloor to watch live. We do this every Saturday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Although tonight it was 10 to 10 or whenever we decide to finish. The Couch Crew tonight is...
Root beer.
Hands with dongs with hands, and Steven Septic.
Steven Septic here, top of the morning to you.
Wow, way to fucking bag on the Irish, you piece of Wasn't enough that we had to make fun of Celtics at
you
your
know what?
behest. We had to go to Ireland and make fun of the... Jesus
A
Christ,
weemba wet, a
Spec.
weemba wet, a
God.
weemba wet.
Damn it.
Hey,
Anyway,
you believe in girl power?
huh?
You believe in girl power?
Look, we're gonna clap sync now before we dive into this topic.